What's up, guys? It is Wednesday afternoon. It's not afternoon yet, it's still in the morning, but on my way to go run some errands. Word spelled weird. I'm ready to go get some stuff done. But what I'm doing is, you can see the clothes in the back. I have to get rid of a lot of clothes just to clear up closet space and whatnot. So I'm taking a lot of clothes to Goodwill. I'd like to get some cash for my clothes, honestly, rather than just like donate them. But the thing is, so many like cash for clothes stores or secondhand stores or whatever they're called, they'll take like women's clothing and they'll take children's clothing. They don't take men's clothing, even though I'm basically the size of a child. They still won't take my clothes. So I'm taking those to Goodwill. I also have to run to the bank, get a few things done there. One of the things I'm doing is taking in all my loose change, because I always pick up loose change for all you lazy people that'll drop your loose change and leave it for someone to pick up. I'm that person, and you know what? I'm gonna see if it pays off. So almost here at the bank now, going to run in, see how much I can get out of that loose change. Got a few other things to do there, and I will tell you guys how much I make right now. All right, guys, so 20, 40, 51, 52, and then there's like 22 change left over. But 52, 22 from not being lazy and just picking up change that I see on the ground or at the movie theater or whatever. So next time you see that quarter or that dime or that penny on the ground, think twice and don't pick it up and leave it for me. All right, guys, so since I had to go into town today, decided to pick up lunch, and what I got was just 2 of your regular Chick-fil-A sandwiches, and I got those both plain, so no butter, no pickles on those, just a sandwich, and then I got ketchup on the side, and also got a Diet Coke. Now, there is a Chipotle next door, but I did not plan ahead because I did not think I was going to be grabbing anything to eat today. So I was going to go to Chipotle, pulled in, but the line was just about out the door, and I don't have that kind of time. So decided to forego Chipotle today. Maybe next time. I need to download the app. I keep saying I'm going to, and I keep wanting to, but I need to download that app so I can order my stuff and just go in and pick it up, because that's so convenient. I have so many friends that do it, but I just haven't got around to it. But I'm definitely going to do that when I get home today. Alright, guys, it is Thursday morning, here outside getting some work done, doing some emails, listening to a podcast, drinking my gallon of water, and I'm gonna have a protein bar real quick, and I'm actually going to have one that I've never tried from BPI Sports. BPI Sports is a supplement company, and they sent me some of their new protein bars. I don't know if they're released yet, but I'm going to try them. So the 2 flavors they sent me, these are just tiny little half bars, as you can see, like this and like that, whatever. But they sent me 2 different flavors. One is s'mores right there, and the other is cookies and cream. And the macros on these, granted these are just a half bar, but once the full bars are available, the macros on those full bars, you're going to get, in the cookies and cream, you're going to get 8 fat, 28 carb, and 20 protein. And then in the s'mores, you're going to get 1 extra gram of fat, so 9 fat, 28 carb, and 20 protein. So I'm actually going to have 1 of each, kind of like for my little post-breakfast snack. So I can kind of give you a taste test on both of these. I'm first going to try the cookies and cream, which looks like s'mores in that package. So let me open the other cookies and cream, because I'm like 90% sure that is not cookies and cream. Does this look like cookies and cream, folks? You tell me. Does that look like cookies and cream, or does that look like s'mores? That looks like s'mores. So I'm going to set that right there. And I'm going to peek in the other cookies and cream and see if this one's different. See if they just, nope, that looks like s'mores. And this looks like, nah, this looks like s'mores. I just opened all the packages. Good job, Tregg. So, alright, so the cookies and cream one, going to try this real quick. It's pretty good. It's very similar to like a, almost like a Quest bar. All these protein bars are so good now. I remember like 3-4 years ago when I was a pool boy and I would stop at gas stations like all across northern Indiana, southern Michigan and stuff, and I'd try to get a protein bar at gas stations. Oh my word. Oh my word, so gross. So bad. But that was good. Cookies and cream one was pretty good. Now I'm going to try the s'mores one, which I'm more excited about because I love me some s'mores. So here's the s'mores one. This is what s'mores looks like. This one's better. S'mores is better. It's more true to what it's trying to taste like, in my opinion. This actually tastes like a s'more and doesn't taste like a protein bar at all, actually. That s'mores one is good. That s'mores one is good. Cookies and cream kind of tastes like your average protein bar, in my opinion. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth open. That's rude. My mom taught me better. But cookies and cream, all right, very average. The s'mores one, oh, that was good. So that's my opinion on the new BPI sports bars. I don't know if they're available yet, but if they are, give them a try. I thought they were pretty good. So done at the gym, getting ready to head to the movies tonight, going to see X-Men Apocalypse, which I'm super excited about, even though the reviews have been kind of mixed lately. I'm really excited about this movie. Sorry, you can't see me from there. But I'm really excited about this movie. I like all the X-Men movies, and this one with Apocalypse in it, I've always been a big fan of Apocalypse in the comics, so really excited for this movie. Got my Sour Patch Kids in my pocket, ready to go. I'll let you guys know what I think of X-Men Apocalypse in the next clip. So just got back from seeing X-Men Apocalypse, and I'm just gonna give you my quick thoughts on it. I could go a little bit more in depth about this movie, but honestly, for the most part, I was kind of disappointed. I tried to go in with an open mind, and I really did. X-Men are something I grew up on with the animated series. I absolutely love the X-Men. Wolverine's one of my favorite superheroes. Deadpool movie was fantastic. One of my favorite movies of 2016 so far. And I went into Apocalypse just wanting to love it because the Age of Apocalypse comic book line is my favorite comic book series ever. When X-Men went in, they did the Age of Apocalypse line. That storyline was my favorite one. I mean, I love that character of Apocalypse, and Oscar Isaac is a fantastic actor. He was great in Star Wars The Force Unleashed. He was great in Ex Machina, and he was good in this movie. It was just the role that they made Apocalypse have in this film, without spoiling it at all. I thought he was just kind of there to, more or less, get these characters to have conflict that we've already seen them have before. It was just on a much grander scale than we've seen in other movies because of the Apocalypse character. But I thought they could have done so much more with that Apocalypse character, and I kind of really wish they did. I know that a lot of people are going to say they didn't like the costume and the look of Apocalypse, and I'm kind of right there with them. As a fan of the old comics, as a fan of the animated series, I wasn't a huge fan of how Apocalypse looked, so instantly I was kind of turned off a little bit. I wanted to love it, but for the most part, it seemed like a lot more spectacle than actual substance for that movie, and movies like a Civil War, something like that. You're getting these great spectacles on screen, but you're getting so much substance with the story as well. And I felt like the spectacle was way overshadowing the substance of X-Men Apocalypse. But I will say some of the things I did like. I really liked the Wolverine scene. I'm not spoiling anything. It was in the trailers. You saw Wolverine is in this movie. I really liked that scene. I also really like the introduction of the new characters. I really like the new Jean Grey. I like the new Scott Summers. I really like where those new characters are kind of at right now, and I think they have a great future ahead of them, especially with kind of where they left off in this movie. Not going to say anything about that, not going to spoil it at all, but I really feel like this series still has a ton of potential. Bryan Singer can still do some great things with this cast. I know that they're probably going to kind of step away a little bit from the older cast that I grew up with the old Professor X, the old Magneto. Wolverine is done now after his next Wolverine movie, and we're having a changing of the guard in the X-Men universe, and that's something I'm okay with after seeing the actors kind of portray the new characters. I'm okay with that. I just want to have a little bit better of a story in the next one. Days of Future Past, that story was fantastic. Another movie that had more substance than spectacle. Even though the spectacle was great, that's kind of what I keep coming back to with this movie. I just felt like the spectacle way overshadowed the substance. The story just could not keep up with what you were actually seeing on screen. And again, did I like this movie? I enjoyed it at times. I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy it at times. Was I disappointed? Absolutely I was disappointed. But I didn't hate this movie. I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it at times, but I did not hate it. If I was to give it a grade, I would probably say B-. But definitely, if you're a fan of X-Men, go see it. You have to see these movies on the big screen. Again, I'm going to use the word again, a great spectacle movie. It's great to see on the big screen. A lot of the things they do look fantastic, but overall, I just kind of wanted more. But about to relax for the rest of the night. I asked you guys on Snapchat, by the way, if you're not following me there, go follow me on Snapchat, just at Tregg Fisher. I asked you guys on Snapchat if I should start Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad, and even though I got a lot of Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones dominated. So tonight, we're starting Game of Thrones, but this is going to This is going to end the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go hit that red subscribe button. www.treggfisher.com for online personal training. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.